So I got another workout video here for you today, guys. Doing some strict presses right here. I decided today that I'm going to focus on some push presses and put some heavy weight up, or try to at least. I've decided to kind of spend some time doing a lot of overhead movements because I want to get more flexible. And one of the things that I've noticed in my own training and training other people is that the more time you spend in an area, the more flexible you're going to be in that area with or without stretching. Now, I'm a big believer in mobility and stretching and foam rolling, doing all that stuff so that you can get more flexible, stay safe, stay injury free. But one of the things you can also do is also build the skill to stay in a certain position. And that, in this case, is getting my hands overhead. Because right now, one of the big problems I have is getting my hands overhead. My hands overhead is the most difficult position for me to maintain, even without any resistance. The only reason why I'm able to get this bar over my head is because I have something to help guide both sides. I'm able to create torque off the bar. If they were dumbbells, they would end up falling more forward. So here I do a push press 185. I'm actually feeling kind of beat up from I did Sunday night. I did some overhead pressing, and what I'm finding is that actually I think on this side I mess up my back. I don't mess up my back, but I get stuck. Like, I just don't feel explosive this day. I'm not feeling that great. Oh, that's when it happens. It's not. That didn't hurt, but what happened was it seems like my hips, my lower back basically gave, or my upper back, I should say. But luckily, I have some thick lats, and they essentially saved me. So finally, the racks were available, so I decided to see if the racks will help me set up better. And the one thing I made a mistake of doing is this is 155. I'm not very good at push presses. It's something new to my skill set. I haven't done a whole lot of push pressing. I've only done strict pressing. And the mistake I made is that I went too heavy too soon when I was too beat up. So I need to focus more on keeping the weight light and just refining my technique, becoming more efficient. Like with overhead pressing, because I'm so tight in the lats and chest muscles, the bar does not move straight, or doesn't move straight up and down. And that's what you're trying to do when you're doing an overhead press or a push press for that matter. You want to get that bar as straight as you can, up and down, a perfect line. And sometimes my techniques just isn't good because of my tight muscles. I really have to spend some time here. So that's kind of why I'm kind of taking a break from benching, or not making a bench my priority. I'm doing benching in this video. But the reason why I'm not going to be spending a whole lot of time benching is because I'm finding myself getting really strong in the bench, but I'm also starting to have some shoulder problems. And the reason why is because I can't get my arms above my head without having some problems. And I need to work on this flexibility issue, this shortcoming. Once I get to a certain point or skill set with my overhead pressing, I'm going to go ahead and start doing more bench pressing again and try to get above 300 pounds on the bench press. Here I'm doing some Pendlay rows. And earlier today, I actually did a pull-up, and I kind of pulled my lat. And, I think it was, or maybe it was my long hand on my tricep. And I'm still feeling beat up from that 500-pound deadlift day on Monday, which is 2 days ago. This is a Wednesday workout. And you can see on this third set or second working set, I go on elevated platform. This is about a 2-inch block, I think. And the purpose of that is so that I get a wider range, because I'm finding myself wanting to use my glutes and lower back to extend my body up. So keeping these blocks allow me for a good deeper range of motion, or wider range of motion to pull from. That way I can really fully activate my lats in the wider range. So these blocks have actually find themselves useful for more than just deadlifting. They're actually great for just standing on it and being used. I'll put a link in the description on how I made these blocks. They're pretty ghetto style. I use duct tape. Here I am benching after my back bent over Pendlay rows. So haven't benched for probably, since my last bench. The last video on my feed is the last time I actually benched. I haven't benched for a while. And what I've decided to do is I'm going to focus more on intensity and keep the volume low. So sets of between 1 and 3 repetitions. And just focus on staying heavy so that way I don't lose strength, because my frequency is going to drop, or my priority with bench pressing is going to drop. It's 185 pounds. And it just doesn't feel right. I'm tired from doing the push presses. I'm just tired from the week. I can just feel it. I'm pretty beat up. So there's 245. And I'm still feeling just a little bit of shoulder impingement. And that's the problem I'm running into. Here's 275. On a previous, I've done 3 sets of 5 with this before, and today I'm not feeling too strong. And here's my PR. I haven't hit 295 to the chest. This is my first time actually hitting 295 to the chest. Every time I get close to being this strong, I usually get hurt. This is my first time not getting hurt, or not having any problems in the shoulder. And then I just do another set of 275, and then I drop down again for 225. And you know, I'm having trouble keeping the bar under control, probably because of the overhead pressing I did earlier. So anyways, this is my main goal, is to really work on my overhead press. Of course, focus on improving my deadlift and my squat as well. And these are just personal goals. No powerlifting contest, just really to make myself stronger, share my ideas, and I hope you got something out of it. Click on my other videos, take a look at what else I've created, and if you have any questions, please post some comments. And thanks for watching.